It's Monday. Hello, everyone. I'm a little early. Usually it's 10 a.m. I'm about 10 minutes early. I don't know. I was feeling like it. I feel like I haven't been with you guys in a minute. I think I made it like Friday last week, and it's just been crazy. And I know that for all of you, it's been crazy. So, for all the mothers out there, in whatever form that looks for you, happy Mother's Day belatedly. Um, yeah, I had a nice day, and I hope you all did as well. So here we are, Monday, the third week of May, really starting to feel like spring has sprung here in my part of the world. So I hope that you're able to get outside and ground as much as you need to, wherever you are. So that's kind of what we got going on here. It's been a lot, and I know for all of us it's been a lot. These energies have been a lot. So let's just start with an overarching message. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through to kind of maybe start our Monday this week of the third week in May 2024. Oh, thank you, Delia. Good morning. Good morning, everyone watching on the replay. Please hashtag replay and wherever you're catching this, whether it's live or on the replay, Facebook or YouTube, please like, subscribe, share. I truly appreciate the support and the hearts and the likes. They really, really, really make a difference. Thank you. Peter, denial and weakness. Yeah, this is a week. This is a week for the people in your life, situations in your life, coming to being exposed. So I feel like there may be a situation in your life this week where there is denial, there is a weakness being brought out. Maybe even for yourself, this could very well be that you are seeing where you're lacking in some way, where maybe your character hasn't been what you would want it to be, or you have been letting trauma, in whatever form that looks for you, drive the train, whether that's um, victimization or unworthiness. So I feel like Peter is coming in to say it is time to get out of denial, right? It's time to step into your power in whatever way that looks for you. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, everyone. So this, I think, is going to be a week of really coming out of whatever situation has not been working out the way that you thought it would, or you've been maybe seeing it from a very victim mentality, very victim perspective, or a very I don't deserve perspective, right? Um, these are old wounds that are coming up right now for all of us to really look at. So if this is something where you've got somebody walking out on you, or you've got someone saying things to you that just don't resonate anymore, positive or negative, I think it's a week of really kind of doing some reflection, some introspection. What is mine here? What is the situation, but what is mine? And I feel like this is the week where Peter's coming in to say, you're being kind of shown what is yours this week. So it may not be a comfortable week, but I feel like it's not going to be all week. I feel like it's something where once it's revealed, you can then deal with it, right? Because we can't necessarily make any transformation or make any change if we don't exactly know how we're kind of getting in our own way, or where we're not allowing people or situations to help us, right? When you've been traumatized, when you've been the people pleaser, when you've been the one that's been put on the shelf or on the back burner or made to feel like you don't deserve, it's not okay if you speak up, you're not going to be safe or stable, right? That takes a lot of healing. That takes a lot of faith that you are going to be safe and stable if you speak up for yourself, that you are going to be safe and stable if you do what you need to do to create safety and stability in your life. So I feel like these energies at play right now are really kind of bringing you into some way where you have to say, I do deserve peace. I do deserve happiness. I do deserve financial abundance. I do deserve, but might trigger you, right? That might trigger you because in the past you didn't have stability. You didn't have safety and security. You didn't have people that would show up for you. So you had, or felt you had to be the people pleaser to keep yourself anchored in that dynamic, right? Whether it's family or relationship. So I feel like these, all these solar flares that are going on right now, all of these energies with Pluto in retrograde, and this is energy, guys, that is really going to take us into, the fall, through the summer. So however this is resonating for you, I do feel like something's coming up where you might even be finding there is a Peter in your experience, right? What was Peter's role? I can't remember what Peter's role is. I kind of want to look this up. See what these are Amanda Ellis's Christ Consciousness cards. Kind of want to see what she wrote about this card. So this is card number 7. For some reason, I'm correlating Peter and Judas, and I two different people, 2 different energies, right? So let's just dig into this for a second. Yeah, standing up for your mission, ability, sexuality, belief, moral code, and ethics, anything that defines you as you, capital Y-O-U, is always worth it. We do not, like Peter, we live to rue our decisions in weaker moments. Denial can also be a powerful teacher. However, by falling into its trap and learning from it, we often gain strength like Peter did to fight back, becoming stronger than ever and shining brighter. He is known as Peter the Rock, upon which the legacy of Jesus' teachings in the early church was built. Jesus was aware that Peter would falter, but stood back, knowing that experience would end up being the making of him. So I feel like that's what's going on for you in some way in your life, whether it's today or this week. Something is helping you to forge your gifts and abilities, forge your passion. Sometimes we need moments such as these to help us grow, but by nature, they should be transitory. Staying in denial for years is unhealthy and unwise. Being true to who you are is vital. Reflect on the energy of the word denial today. See what it stirs within you and what it reveals, and ask for blocks to be lifted to see the way forward and into the light once again. So, again, where are you denying seeing the truth of a situation through the lens of love, right? Not through the lens of trauma, not through the lens of people pleasing or victimization. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. So we just had a new moon this past weekend, I believe. I read it on Friday. So yes, we're just coming out of the energy of the new moon. So I'm going to use the Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace to now go kind of into more what Spirit wants to bring through as messages for us for today, this week, right? It's Monday. So happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Yeah, because this is the week. Look at this. So we got the Luck, Wheel of Fortune, and we got the Queen of Wands, Confidence. Yeah, this is what this denial is bringing you. By you looking at where you're denying yourself, or you're denying seeing the situation from a lens of power, stop letting other people off the hook, step back from situations that are volatile. That is what is going to... where are you denying yourself peace? I'm hearing, right? Where in your life are you denying yourself peace? For some of us, we get so caught up in the fear that we're not safe and stable, we keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And sometimes the best approach is to step back and allow. And that's where I feel the luck and the confidence come in. If you can say, okay, the situation is what it is. It's not what I want it to be. It may have gotten a little out of control. But for us to have some resolution and some peace, we've got to step back, get out of attack mode, get into faith that Jesus has it, that God has our back, and they're going to give us the intuition and the way forward by bringing us signs, symbols, downloads, whatever we need. But this is about the week for you coming into your confidence, because there is the wheel is turning. Something is coming in to help you feel confident, safe, stable, powerful. Divine feminine energy of the way forward. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. It is time to put down the wands. It is time to get out of defensive mode. Staying in a position of defense. I feel like staying in a position of offense or defense, right? Yeah, get into allowing. Putting down your swords, putting down your wands, putting down being defensive. Because there's people in situations trying to help you or benefit you that because you're being so defensive, you can't allow in. The energy isn't allowing you to allow it in. So for some of you, you've got people in your life that want to come in and have conversations with you. They may want to offer you an apology, but because you've been so defensive and so willing to strike out in that defensive posture, you haven't been able to receive what it is you need to receive. Yeah, because look at this, 7 and 8. It's time to make progress. It's time to make progress. And you can't make progress if you keep staying in this very defensive stance. It's time to take a step forward. So you have to get out of this defensive attack mode, right? When we're feeling like we have to defend ourselves, sometimes we come out too strong. We come out of the corner too ready to fight, too ready to blame others, too ready to point the finger somewhere else, too ready to not own our part of what is transpiring and what got us to this place, right? So this week, I do feel like it's time to really look at the situation and where can you take a step back to make progress, because taking the step back is actually going to propel you forward, is what it feels like. Because this Ace of Pentacles is trying to come in and it can't. You're blocking your blessing by being defensive, by staying in the negativity, by believing that everybody else is out to get you, by believing that nothing can go your way, that you're not safe and stable, right? So I do feel like there is an opportunity for a new beginning in finances, family, foundation, safety, stability, security in some way. And I feel like it may even come in as an offer, but you can't receive that offer or believe that offer is not too good to be true if you're staying in that very defensive mode of everybody's out to get me. That's the energy I'm feeling today. Everybody's out to get me. Nothing goes my way. I'm whatever, right? This is a week to lay down the sword. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. I almost feel like going back and watching this video and listening to what I read about Peter again might help you if you're really struggling, right? I just had a realization. I didn't do the reveal for the group pick a card for the weekend. I just saw this deck sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do the reveal yesterday. I'm so sorry. Mother's Day was so busy. So I will do the reveal. If I don't get to it right after this video, I'll do it later today. So that will be coming. Oh my goodness. So yes, let's get some angel answers to go with this. Because the luck wants to turn. The Wheel of Fortune wants to turn. And luck is opportunity meeting preparation, or preparation meeting opportunity, right? But you can't let that opportunity in if you're staying in the I don't deserve or everybody's out to get me energy, right? Good morning, Lori. Good morning. All right, so let's just get some angel answer cards to see what this week wants to bring. Okie dokie. Okay. Yeah, we got 3. Okay. So number 1, unlikely. If you step back, if you do less than pushing forward, trying to get your point across one more time, trying to force a situation one more time, it's unlikely that you're going to fail. All right. It's unlikely that you're going to not be safe. It's unlikely that things are going to come. It's unlikely that it can get worse, because I feel like for some of you, it's pretty darn not good. Because these people in these situations in your life, they've been going on for a while. And because you've been pushing on them so hard to be a certain thing, it's all gone to shit. We can't get what we want the way we want it. It's not the way it works. Spirit will bring us what we need. It's always better than what we think, what we believe, what we can expect. But we get in our human condition of, I want it this way. I only want it this way. And when it doesn't go that way, we get angry and disappointed and victimhood. Well, I didn't get it again. I never get what I want. No, you got something else. What is the something else bringing you? What is it showing you? What is it revealing to you? What is it giving to you? Because at the end of the day, it's what you need. I can't tell you how many readings I go into where I say, Spirit doesn't bring us what we want. They bring us what we need. Please be open to the message, right? And I feel like today I'm hoping you can be open to the message, because I feel like Spirit is bringing you what you need, because it's very unlikely that it's going to go the way you think it should go. Very, very seldomly does it go the way we think it's going to go. But if you can look at situations in your past situations in your life where you had wanted something a certain way and it ended up being a different way, look at it. Did it end up being better in the end run? Probably way better than you thought. You didn't get one promotion, but then you got this whole other job or responsibility or raise or partnership, right? You really, really, really wanted that one guy. And then 5 years later, you found out he was a shitty husband to the person he ended up choosing. And you kind of are happy you dodged that bullet. But at the time, that was what you wanted. Your sight was set on it. Nobody could sway you. And you were completely devastated when he chose someone else. Now you look back on it and you're like, oh, thank God I dodged that bullet, right? That's what I feel like this energy is. If you can sit back and really allow what wants to come in by listening to your intuition, Spirit's going to bring you something much better than you can imagine. And sometimes we get so scared that we're not going to be okay that it's very, very hard to surrender. But if you surrender and you listen to your intuition, you take the steps that you're being guided to take, you're going to have success. You're going to have success. Look how joyful she is. A success better than you even imagined. The person who's more in alignment with who you are. The job that pays you the more money. Oh, awesome, Lori. So it's time. And I feel like something's coming in this week, if you allow it. Look at this. Luck was what we started the reading with, and new venture was where we ended the reading. And in the middle, you've got to let go of whatever it feels like you have to control no matter what, because if you don't, it's not going to be okay, and you're scared to death. Got to let go of the fear. You've got to let go of the fear this week. Somehow, some way, you've got to get into the faith. You've got to believe to receive. Let go and let God. Jesus take the wheel. Surrender. That's what you've got to do this week. And it starts today. Oh, you know what? I want to use my new deck. The Golden Future by Diana Cooper. Yeah, exactly, darling. Trust this experience and only good will come. Okay, they're just a-flying, so we're going to do them all. So let's see what the Golden Future is bringing us. Yeah, the Super Love Portal. Accept yourself as a cosmic being. Yeah, see? You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Let the intuition, the downloads, spirit-inspired action come through. Trust and believe and take the steps you're being brought to take. That's what's going to make the difference this week. Yeah, follow your ascension path, the 12 chakras. So for those of you who are really feeling under the weight of whatever it is, do a chakra clearing meditation. Very, very, very beneficial for you. Very beneficial for you this week. Do it every night before you go to bed. Do it every morning before you start your day. Right, Cynthia? Becomes a much smoother experience when we allow our intuition to lead the way. Yeah, you're letting spirit inspired action. Yeah, you're letting spirit say, they have I say it, they have the blueprint, right? They have the blueprint. If we trust them, they will lead us to way more than we could ever imagine. So, accept yourself and follow your ascension path, clearing your chakras on a regular basis. Oh, I thought I got 3. Did I only get the 2? Okay. Well, I want one more, so we're going to grab the one here that's sticking out. The Golden Cities. Live ecologically and harmoniously. Yeah. Where you're fighting something, where you're not living harmoniously, this is the week to really look at that. Where am I fighting and striving and driving and it's not working out? That's where I feel like you've got to take your hands off the wheel. Let Jesus take the wheel. Do your laundry, clean your house, cook for your family. Get simple. Stop fighting, stop pushing, stop feeling like you got to be a mover and a shaker. Stop striving and driving, right? Get into harmony with your surroundings, with Mother Gaia. Ground this week, especially with all of those solar flares kicking up a lot of energy. Ground this week. I was actually coming out of a store yesterday and I had my hand on the cart and I got an electric shock and I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know if the building's not grounded or if those solar flares are just really kicking up so much energy that the whatever's grounding wasn't enough, right? I was like, ooh, that was a shock. It was a shock. But it's time. It's time to get into connection. It's time to love yourself. It's time to stop trying to force a round peg into a square hole. It can happen, but God's got to do it. You can't do it. And it's not going to be that square hole. He's going to take you to the round hole that's going to fit the round peg. So it's going to happen easier. It's going to happen better. It's going to happen more, right? Good morning, Cliche. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I'm not the only one. She's like, me too. I'm getting shocked. I'm like, oh, thank God. So yeah, this is going to be a week of the opportunity for success. New beginning with a little bit of luck, opportunity meeting, but you've got to get out of your own way. You've got to get out of your own way this week. Stop trying to force something. That would be my best advice. Surrender. We don't know how and the when. We just take our hands off the wheel and we say, Jesus, you've got to take this from me because I've been trying to do it and I'm just messing it up even more. Because that's what we tend to do, folks. That's what we tend to do. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands, inspiration was on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, spirit-inspired action. That's what you need this week. That's what's going to bring in the Ace of Pentacles. Meditation. Communicating with God. That's what meditation is, communicating with God. So if you're in my monthly membership, don't forget I have that whole playlist of guided meditations, getting you in connection with Christ consciousness, your own spirit guides, and Metatron, Archangel Metatron. Yeah. So if you're in my monthly membership, check that out. Don't use those meditations, guys. They will help. If you're not and you'd like to, check out the description box and join us. Join us monthly. All right. Everything about me, working with me, guidance311.com. Go there, check out the monthly membership, integrated energy therapy for those of you who really do have traumas and dramas that are really prohibiting you from surrendering. I get it. I get it. I was there. Lack mentality had me hard between not believing I was ever going to have enough money, not believing I was lovable, right? Lack mentality all the way around. So if you're someone that's really struggling, check out IET. Distance sessions and in-person sessions are available. And yeah. And if you need a reading, that's there too. So we got good stuff going on here, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And I will be back. So we will talk soon. All right, guys. Thank you. Good morning to all of you.